Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to a very much needed and also deserved update on Manta. All right. Wanted to do a quick update on that. I mean, the last time I covered it, price had just dropped down below 2.5 again, which I always thought was the main key level for Manta. And by the way, we're diving right into the price. Hopefully, you don't mind. But I always like to make these videos nice and concise, that you know everything you need to know in a very short time period, right? So I thought 2.5 was the main level to break, which we did. We had a small rally after that, but then we broke down below that. And what I told you then, looking at mostly the market circumstances, but also where most of the liquidity was for Manta, all right? So where most of the liquidations were, which usually acts as a magnet. What I said is that I think it's most likely we'll drop down to that level around 2.2. Now, we grabbed some liquidity down there, all right? We did grab some liquidity, but there still is so much liquidity between 2.2 and $2, which is ridiculous. But all right, doesn't matter, because what Manta actually did is we broke out again, all right? We just broke above 2.55. My view on the market, I must say, has changed a little bit. Because if you look at the EMAs right here, look, Manta itself, in terms of momentum, it's very much going up and down. I think right now it's actually pretty strong, pretty bullish, the momentum. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's going up. However, overall, it's going up and down. And it actually seems to me that Manta acts more as if it's in a consolidation or in a range. And whereas first I thought $2.5 was the top of that range, I think at this moment, it's more likely that that's this level right here between, well, let's say 2.7 and 2.8. So let's say 2.75. It seems to me that that is the top of the range. So to really rally up to potentially 3.25, where we have the wick and the 1.618 VIP, so that's my main price target, we need to break above that level. And breaking above that level, I am not sure if we can do. I do think, if you look at the liquidity now, there's actually quite a lot of liquidity at 2.8 and 2.75. So after breaking above 2.5 here, I actually do think it's most likely, it depends a little bit on the market circumstances, but I do think it's most likely we'll get up to those levels and grab that liquidity. But do I think we can actually break out of that level and rally up to, like I said, 3.25, 3.2? To me, there are too many variables to accurately be able to say that, because I would say that momentum needs to increase more, because momentum right now is good, but it's not at the same levels it was at first. So we still need to see an increase in that of about 10 million probably. I think the volume, which is easier to track for most of you, I think the volume needs to increase a bit here. Right now it's around $390 million. Which, let me actually check if that's still actual, if the data can load. Wow, I'm recording on my laptop, so it's a bit slower. Yeah, so the volume is around $390 million. It used to be above $1 billion. I think that needs to be at least around like 450, maybe $500 million to break out. So I think we'll get up there. Is there a chance we'll break out? Yes. But you need to look at the market. Is Bitcoin breaking out? Is Bitcoin relatively bullish? Is the volume for Manta increasing? All right, then Manta will break out, which I'm not sure if I think this is most likely, but this is something I'm very much looking into, all right? This is also why I've been following Manta. I think it can actually rally. But that's what we'll have to wait for. If Manta gets up there, grabs the liquidity, and the volume just stays, well, below $450 million, or the open interest doesn't increase much more, and it even decreases because of the liquidations, then we're just going to drop back down all the way to 2.3 and maybe even lower. So pretty important day for Manta today. All right. So if you do have any questions, let me know. But I think this is everything you need to know. If you want more value, if you potentially want to know when I'm entering Manta, consider joining my premium or signal group. That's up to you. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.